Fine. Yes. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it.
So here we are for you. Great that you're here. Give them a shout. We are all set.
Thank you, Michelle, and welcome and good to see you guys. I think we're in Sweden, am I right? You guys are in Sweden, I'm in Las Vegas. It's you guys have got sunshine. For me, it's after midnight. It's 12:15. And we've just had to rush back. We had to go and we went and watched David Copperfield. What an amazing, amazing show David Copperfield had, and went out for dinner. One of the other top restaurants here, steak restaurants again, and just came into the hotel now and been preparing for you guys. I want to quickly do the share screen. Let me just do share screen and let me know if you guys can see my screen.
Yes.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
You guys can?
Yes.
Good, good, good. So guys, I'm not going to do this very, very long. I'm going to try to make it in a half an hour. I am going to take questions and answers from you guys afterwards. So please, as I'm going through the updates, please make sure that you guys make notes and then ask me the questions afterwards. If I don't know an answer, I will tell you that I don't know the answer, and I'll try to get the answer from the head office guys here tomorrow, which is going to be Saturday, I think. Yeah, I think we're in Saturday. And guys, we had an amazing, amazing event here in Las Vegas. Around about 3,000 affiliates from all over the world, obviously a lot from America, attended this 4th of July event in Las Vegas. I'm just going to focus on the announcements, which is, I think, the most important ones for today, which is, let me just move this, which is the Karatbar exchange. If you log in to your KaratBit profile, and I'm going to give you guys a bit of tips or advice, because I've been picking up some of the guys that I've been helping here in Las Vegas with some of the issues that they've been having. The right way to do the login, guys, and I still see a lot of, and what I'm going to do is let me just log out of my account and make sure that you guys understand, because I still see a lot of people not doing it the right way. The right way to log into KaratBit is this way. Once I've logged into my Karatbars, I'm just going to refresh, making sure that I'm logged into Karatbars. I need to be logged into my Karatbars profile. While I'm logged into my Karatbars profile, I click on KaratBit, go to KaratBit. On KaratBit, I click on log in. I am not going to type in my email address and password, guys, because with this, then I'm not sure that I am connected to the right profile in Karatbars. What I am doing is I'm going to click on Karatbars icon here on top. It's going to populate a little pop-up screen here, and it's going to pick up my username. You guys can see it's picked up my username. If it doesn't pick up your username here, it means that your profile in KaratBit is not the same profile as in Karatbars. So I'm going to log into my KaratBit using my Karatbars profile pop-up. And whilst I'm there, the first thing that I want to confirm with myself, and I want you guys to do that, is for you guys to make sure that, and I obviously would edit this video, so if you are watching the recording, then you will see that I have now flagged my profile that you guys can't see it. But for the people that is now in this trading in Sweden, you guys can obviously see that my profile ends on a specific, I don't want to log out, it's ending on a specific number. I'm not going to repeat it because this is now being recorded, but I want to make sure that my user ID that is in KaratBit is the same user ID that is in my Karatbars account. That is very, very important, guys. Very, very, very important. I'm teaching you this right now because there's future stuff that's going to be released, which hasn't been announced at Karatbars. but there's future stuff that's going to be released from Karatbars and Karatbits that is going to allow us to do certain transactions between these two different websites. And the only way that that is going to be working correctly is for you to make sure that your Karatbit ID here in your Karatbars is the same Karatbit ID that is in Karatbit. If this shows you the same, then you know your account is sorted out. If it's not, then you need to please send emails or support to the relevant parties, which is support at karatbars.com, and make sure that they can link the two profiles together. That's going to be very, very important, especially for some of the future announcements that Karatbars is going to be doing for you guys. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do, and that's the big announcement that we had in Karatbars in Las Vegas, is that we, on the 4th of July, which is the Gold Independence Day, we as affiliates here in Karatbars in Las Vegas, we were able to claim 100 KBCs into a physical 1 gram of gold. And we got our cash gold. It's actually in my safe now. I should have actually taken it out, my apology. But you guys will see photos and videos later on that are where we have done that. So our physical, and guys, like I said, 3,000 people here in Karatbars in Las Vegas were able to cash out their 100 KBCs to the 1 gram of gold, and thousands of people are happy doing that now. Just to prove once again that whatever Karatbars always announces, they always deliver, and that is very, very important for us. It's very, very important for us to know that we are able, as affiliates or as people that are customers with Karatbars, able to cash out or claim out their 100 KBCs into 1 gram of gold. Now, a very interesting point that I'm going to point out to you guys, and I think I would like you guys to make note of this. And this is actually not a guarantee. It's actually a rollout plan. And I think that's important, because a guarantee means it's only payout on one specific day. Well, we were paid out on the 4th of July, but this is not just going to be a once-off, guys. This is a rollout plan for Karatbars, which Karatbars is going to keep on rolling out for the next months, the next 6 months, the next year, the next 2 years, the next 3 years. And it is a rollout plan for Karatbars vision with KBC. So what is a rollout plan? So currently we have got 100 KBCs that can be rolled out or bought back into 1 gram of gold with Karatbars. And then from January 2020, you will have 75 KBCs or GSCs at that time, gold standard coin, that will be able to be paid out into 1 gram of gold. Those are the only two announcements that Karatbars has done officially. The 4th of July, which is 100 KBCs to 1 gram, and the 1st of January, which is 75 KBCs or gold standard coin GSCs to 75 GSCs to 1 gram of gold. And at a later stage, Karatbars will make another announcement, for instance, at 50 KBCs or GSCs to 1 gram of gold, later on 25 to 1 gram of gold, and later on 1 KBC GSC to 1 gram of gold. So that is going to take time. It's going to take years to us to arrive at 1 coin, KBC, GSC, gold standard coin, to 1 gram of gold. And that is a rollout plan of what Karatbars is done for us in the industry. And I think that for us is helping this coin to become a stable coin. Because all that we want out in the industry is for us, for the first time in crypto, to have a coin that we know that can never ever go down to a zero, can never go down to a 0 cent. So there are a lot of good cryptos out there. Bitcoin is a good crypto. Ethereum is a good crypto. but it's very volatile. You know, it's got high highs and low lows, and the market is looking for a crypto that is becoming a stable coin. A stable coin, because you and I will at any given stage know what is the real value of that coin. Now, the market might not know what's the real value of that coin. And because the market doesn't know what's the real value, the market will still give it a fluctuation in price. Now, as the market starts understanding this, how long will it take for them to understand? I don't know. 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years? I don't know. But as the market starts understanding what Karatbars is and what Karatbars is doing with its main net and where the underlying value is of this coin, they will start positioning themselves in this. So those of us that were able to claim out in Las Vegas, we were able to claim out physically into physical gold because we were able to get our cash gold. Once the ATMs, Ovidio Toma announced from stage that within the next 3 to 4 weeks, we will be able to first get the first ATMs to be ready. They're looking around about 500 ATMs coming to America, and they're currently looking at around about 200 ATMs coming to South Africa. They didn't make any announcements on Europe. So it's all about what you guys now sitting there in a room is going to be doing after this training that you guys are having with the coaches, and what strategy you guys are going to do. And if you are going to do what we are doing in South Africa and utilizing our community, our retailers, entrepreneurs that are that's got retail stores, it's got stores where they can put in those ATMs and allowing the public to come and exchange their fiat currency into coins, or vice versa, their coins into fiat currency. That's what we are trying to educate our community in South Africa, and hopefully you guys will do that the same in Europe. So how are you currently in Sweden or anywhere out in the world? How are you able to claim your KBCs into cash gold, or in this case, in our back office, Unival? So I've logged into my account. Hopefully you guys can see my account clearly, but obviously this is going to be recorded and you guys can see the recording afterwards. Currently, you will see that I've got KBCs. I've got 279,000 KBCs in my back office. And I've got KCBs, 329,000. These coins that I've got is giving me currently a value of $67,000 that I've got. So what I want to do now, and I haven't done this, guys, I've waited now for you guys to do the physical transaction, and we're going to go through the process with each other. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to go and cash out KBCs to 1 gram of gold. So I can deposit. That's if I want to get KBCs into my wallet in Karatbars. I can withdraw. That's if I want to withdraw my KBCs into my external wallet or into another exchange, public exchange. Or I can do, look at this now, guys, I can do an exchange. So we want to exchange 100 KBCs to 1 gram of gold. I'm going to click on exchange. Remember now I've got $67,000 worth of value in my back office at this rate. So I'm going to exchange now 100 instead of, okay, for 100 KBCs, I will get 10 Univals. B Unival stands for bonus Univals. So what is 10 Univals? 10 Univals is 1 gram of gold. So 1 gram of gold, which is 1 cash gold, 1 gram of cash gold is 10 Univals in my back office. So some people are asking me, Tony, but can I only exchange 100 KBCs at a time? Yes, you can. If you want, you will see that there is no fees. So if I'm exchanging 100 KBCs into 1 gram of gold, which is 10 univolts, there will be no transaction fees, firstly. So I can exchange 100 KBCs at a time. But in my case today, I want to exchange 100,000. So I want to cash out 100,000 KBCs. That is going to give me currently 10,000 univolts, bonus univolts. The reason I'm going for such a big amount is because I'm going to show you guys there's different strategies that is in place. And we are going to help you, or we're going to help, you guys are going to help me also to take a decision on what is the best strategy for me to take. So confirm the transaction. Remember now I had $67,000 and I am now going to press OK. So my 279,000 KBCs dropped to 179,000. My coins now moved into univolts. And there is my 10,000 univolts. So 10,000 univolts means that I have got, is that correct now? 1,000 grams. 1,000 grams is 1 kilo of gold, guys. Look at this now. So with a press of a button, I have just created value in my back office. I have just increased over $42,000 in my back office, guys. How did I get that right? I took the claim of my 100 KBCs into 1 gram of gold. Is that amazing or what? This, guys, is the biggest wealth transfer that you will ever experience. And that is why we are excited about gold, guys. Gold is what ensures our wealth. Gold is what protects our wealth. And this is why I started with Karatbars 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I told myself, Tony, if I can just start and I can just save into 1 gram of gold, then I will have achieved a lot. That 1 gram of gold, I started saving. I got into 10 grams of gold. And Sean, Robert, what have I always said at all the trainings, Michelle? You know, if I can get to 1, I can get to 10 grams. If I can get to 10 grams, I will get to 100 grams of gold. And then what did I say? I said, if I can just get to what? 1 kilo of gold. Now, guys, I'm sitting here in Las Vegas. It is literally 20 to 1 in the morning. I have physically, for the first time in my life, I'm now the proud owner of 1 kilogram of gold that is sitting in my back office. And I can do with that gold whatever I want. Whatever I want, guys. I can withdraw this. The company will tell you how to withdraw this later on. We will show you guys how to do that. And I will teach you also what to start preparing yourselves. And we can do a vault. And I'll also tell you guys what is the option that we can do. Because I can either save my gold or I can go and withdraw my gold and I can go and do something about it. I can use this withdraw. If I withdraw, listen very carefully, guys. Listen to my words. If I withdraw this gold, I can use that gold either as a payment. I can take this gold and I can go and pay somebody for something. If I want to buy a car, I want to buy someone anything, and they need $42,000, I can ask them, do you want $42,000 worth in paper money, in dollars, or do you want $42,000 worth in gold? That's up to them. If they choose dollars, I can give them dollars. If they choose gold, I can give them gold. If they want it in crypto, I can give it to them in crypto. But I want you guys to understand, for the first time, we have got choice on how we can move our money around in this industry. So why did I choose to do 100,000 KBCs at this moment? Because I wanted 10,000 Univols, because I want to go now on the home button. I want to click on Vault, because the company is giving us now different options, guys, and this is exciting. This is very, very exciting for us. I'm going to show you the 3 best options that you can have with Karatbars now, and what we can do. Let me just log in again, and what we can do with our KBCs. So let me just log in. So the 3 options that we have, the first option that I have with my KBCs, and I've recorded that video already when I did a training 4 weeks ago in Johannesburg. The first option that I can do with my KBCs, if I don't want to cash them out into gold, the first option that I did, and that's what I did 4 weeks ago, is that, my gosh, why is it not allowing me now? You just log in, otherwise I have to go and log in and out and go into Karatbars, because I might have been logged out of Karatbars already. Let's just see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me just log in and out of Karatbars. Just refresh that again. Go to Karatbit. Sorry about this, guys.
No problem. We are with you.
Thank you. Okay, let's go back to home, notes.
And we are excited. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do it the long way. It worked this afternoon when I was testing it. Okay, let's just close everything. Let's log out, and I'm just gonna log in again. And then we're gonna try and run through the 3 options. The 3 options is the 3 different strategies that you guys can choose of what you are gonna do with your L4, with your KBCs. Let's just log in. I'm logged in. And it is Karatbit. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, log in. And I'm going to go to home page. Let me just go to dashboard. Make sure that I am in my dashboard. Okay, it's kicking me out now.
I think, Tone, if you click on dashboard,
Yeah.
when you log in, go straight to dashboard, don't click home.
Okay, I'm going to go straight to dashboard. It's kicking me out, Sean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in the traditional way, or the old way. I'm going to put in my username and passwords. See if that makes a difference. Put in my second factor because I'm using my username and password. So let's go to, I just want to get my codes on my phone. Karatbit exchange. There we go. So that is 62604. Logged in. Okay, so I'm logged in. This is my dashboard. I'm back in my dashboard. I've got 104,000 there. I'm going to go to home, click on nodes. Okay, this is what I want to show you guys. So the first option that we have with our KBCs is that we can own a super node. So currently, well, the first thing, why do we want a super node? Why would I want to be interested in looking at a super node? if I can own a supernode, if I have got 3 million KBCs and I can own one supernode, I will be paid I will be paid 20% per year in KBCs. Guys, this is very, very important. I'm going to show and teach you the 3 different strategies, and every one has got a different outcome. They're not the same. It's got a different outcome. So it's very, very important for you guys to know this. And guys, I want you to know the training. So you guys in Sweden are the first ones to hear this and to understand this. And then after you guys, I will be training the rest of everybody else. So you guys with Michelle and Sean and Robert are the first ones to hear this. And you guys are the privileged ones. So the supernodes is going to allow us to earn 20% per year. And we are not going to be paid out in dollars. We're not going to be paid out in euros. We're not going to be paid out in Bitcoins. We are going to be paid out in what? In KBCs. So if the KBCs today on the market, outside the market, on the public exchanges is sitting at, what is the public exchanges sitting at? KBCs. If the public exchanges are sitting at 0.07, because that is what the public is prepared to pay for these coins, because they do not know what you and I know about these coins. Do you understand? We know that these coins are giving us a buyback in gold with Karatbars at 100 to 1. And that 100 to 1 is giving us a different value in our back office. That back office allows us to purchase certain stuff in the future, which when the company is ready, they will announce it to you in a very short time. They're going to announce you how to do that. So understand that when I own a supernode, I am going to be paid out in KBCs. At what rate? At 20% per year. So 20% on 3 million, that is 600,000. And this 20% payout is then paid out over a month, per month. So that's 600,000 divided by 12. That gives me 50,000 coins. That 50,000 coins that I'm being paid out, I can do whatever I want with those coins. If I want to take those coins and I want to liquidate them at today's price, let's say I'm already doing the supernode and I'm being paid out the supernode at today, and they are giving me the 20%, which is the 50,000 at today. If I cash them out today on the public exchanges, how much am I going to get for them? Can you guys help me? I will get what price? The current price is 7 cents. So 0.07 cents, and I've got how much to sell? 50,000. That will give me $3,500. Does it make sense? Yeah. So I have got different options when I have these coins. I can take these coins, I can go and cash them out on public exchanges at a rate of 3,500. I can go, if I don't want to go to a public exchange, I can come to Karatbars. I can go to my dashboard. On my dashboard, I can go and cash them out on my market, at my KBC against Bitcoin at a BTC price. And I will get 0.50625, which is around about 625, which is around about, I would say, let's say 7.5 cents, where this is 7.6 cents, more or less. So I'm going to get very close in my Karatbars to what I'm getting in my public exchange. It depends what the price of the value is. So you can choose. You can go and see where the best value for you to sell your KBCs. Is it here in your back office on the market against Bitcoin, on external exchange, on HeatBTC, any of the public exchanges? You've got different options. Or, guys, or I have the option of to do what? I might have the option to do what? To exchange my KBCs, my 50,000 KBCs. I can have an option of doing what? Converting that into what? Gold. I will then exchange it here, another 50,000. It will go and lie in bonus Univol, and I can use this bonus Univol to purchase stuff. The company will announce later for you guys how you will be able to purchase with this stuff, with this gold stuff in their back office. And they will announce those products as well. Currently, what can we buy currently in our back office? Currently, we've got two big promotions that we're running. It's the K1 phones that I am going to highly advise you guys to look at, and it's going to be the ATM products that the company has just launched a few weeks ago. Those ATMs and the K1 phones, for me, is currently the best value to buy, because every time you buy those products, you're spending money, you are getting extra coins paid out to you, which is the KCBs. So my option number one is that I'm able to own a node. That node, option number one, allows me to earn 20% per year that gets paid out monthly to me. Why did I, Tony de Gouveia, decide to own KBC nodes? And you guys will see here that I have bought myself 5 KBC nodes. So I had spent 5 times 3 million. I have spent 15 million of my coins to lock them up, put them into a node, and I'm going to be paid 20% of this 15 million every month. That 20% that I'm being paid out, I can use, guys, to do and buy and purchase and sell, or use those coins and do whatever I want with those coins. Do I care if I liquidate all my coins that I'm being paid out on a monthly basis? What's the answer, guys?
No.
No, because next month I'm receiving that quantity again. So this first strategy that I am showing you, the first thing is it allows me to have passive income. It allows me to have passive income at a rate of 20% per year. That 20% per year allows me not to liquidate my holdings. My 15 million coins will always be there. If there's emergency, I can come anytime and I can cancel and I can liquidate my node. I can liquidate my coins, move out of a node. Obviously, I'm not going to get a 20% anymore, but then I've got all the coins I can go and liquidate, and I can go and do whatever I want with them at that time. So this will give me cash flow, passive income. This passive income will allow me to have cash flow that I can cover my expenses per month. I can buy stuff. If I want to buy a property, I can buy a property with this. If I want to buy a car, I can buy a car with this. But what is the other thing that this thing also gives me if I own a super node? It also allows me to gain the value of the growth of the coin in the market. Because if this coin today is at 7 cents, and this goes and becomes higher, the market becomes higher than the 1 gram of buyback from the company. What will I do then if it becomes higher? If this market price is higher than a buyback price of Karatbars, what will I then do? Instead of going to Univols, instead of going into gold, I'm going to liquidate into what? Into Bitcoins immediately. Does it make sense? So this puts me in a very, very good position that I can liquidate at any time into cash gold, into gold, or I can liquidate into Bitcoins if this price is higher than my 1 gram of gold. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
So guys, I have secured myself by this strategy of a supernode against price volatility.
Yep.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
I know that I can take these coins immediately right now, and I can lock them up at the spot price of gold. This is the spot price of gold, guys. This is the price of gold. Well, technically, I'm not saying this right. This is not the spot price of gold. This is the price of cash gold in our back office. And our cash gold in our back office is one of the best priced bullion gold for the public against spot price in the industry. So that is my strategy number one, which for me is my best strategy. That is why I've invested into 5 super nodes of KBCs. That was strategy number one. Strategy number 2 is that I can cash out into gold. I can have this gold here in Univals, and then I can do what now? This is strategy number 2. I can put it into the vault. So I can lock this away into the vault. So what is this going to give me? So if I have got 100 bonus Unival, which is 10 grams of gold, it will give me 4% per year. 4 Univals on the 100, that's 4%. That is star 1. If I've got 2 stars, which is 1,000 bonus Univals, that will give me 6%, 60. If I've got 10,000, which is 1 kilo, that will give me 8%, 800 bonus Univals per year, or gold per year. If I have got 4 star, which is 100,000, which is the one that I've got right now, the 100,000, no, sorry. I've got the 10,000, I cashed out 100,000. So I'm only going to get 8%. If I do 100,000 bonus Unival, which is 10 kilograms of gold, I will get 10% per year. And if I've got 1 million Univals, which is 100 kilos, that will give me 15% per year paid out in gold. So now remember now, this is the difference between strategy number 1, which is just being a node holder because I'm being paid out in coins, in KBCs. Strategy number 2 here is I am saving into gold. I'm using the gold. I'm locking that up away for them. They hold it for me and they pay me out in gold every year. This is what I'm being paid out here. So I'm being paid out in gold. And as you guys know very well, gold price is not as volatile as the crypto price out there. So gold is a very, let's call it a boring movement. It's a very slow movement. And over time, we get to get our growth in gold. Our growth in gold is against the devaluation of the buying power of the dollar, the euro, or the rands that we have. So if I'm going to go into gold, my strategy here is definitely a 3-year, 4-year, 5-year strategy that I'm saving my money into gold. I didn't want to have a master node, or I don't have enough. So a lot of people say, Tony, I've got KBCs, but I don't have enough KBCs to go for a super node. I don't have the 3 million. I can't go for strategy number 1. So if you don't have the 3 million, in my case, I took 100,000 KBCs, and that gave me a position now to own 10,000 bonus Unival. This gives me now 8% per year that I'm being paid out in gold. So that was strategy number 2. What is strategy number 3, guys? So strategy number 3, let's go back to our dashboard, is that I can take my Univals, my KBCs that I have. I can take my KBCs that I've got, and instead of cashing them out for the Univals, for gold, I can take my KBCs right now, guys, and I can go to the market and I can go and exchange them. I can go and exchange my KBCs to Bitcoin, I can go and exchange my KBCs to Ethereum, or I can go and exchange my KBCs into US dollars. That choice is yours. Once you've got KBCs, you can also exchange your KBCs back into Univals. Okay. This Univals is the cash gold that is in your back office. Now, the company is going to make an announcement. I can't make that announcement for you, but the company is going to make an announcement later on how we can withdraw this bonus Unival and purchase, listen to my words very carefully, purchase stock items or packages that is currently available in Karatbars, or any other new packages that Karatbars is going to do in the future, in any other product that Karatbars has got in its back office. And that's where you guys are going to get a lot of value. So currently, these are the three different options that you can have. Number one option, the super notes are going to give you cash flow. Number two, saving it into gold, that's going to give you equity growth in the price of gold that grows over a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. And number three, you can cash out right now immediately, liquidate. You can liquidate your whole portfolio right now, guys. You can walk away with, some of you would have made now 10x, some of you would have made 5x, and some of you maybe would have done 2x on your portfolio. So you can cash out right now and walk away, take the money and go home. So those are the three options that you guys have, and anybody has got right now to do, and that choice is yours. I'm not a financial planner. I can't give you financial advice. I can only tell you what the options are, and I can tell you that my strategy, and you guys have seen what is my strategy. My strategy is that I have maximized all my coins into my nodes, because my nodes are giving me a 20% payout per year. Why have I chosen the 20% payouts? The 20% payout I've chosen because even if I had 100 kilos of gold, my payout year would only have been 15%. And that payout year would have only been in gold. So yes, I'm being paid out in gold. Yes, it's still 15% or 10% on this level, or 8% on that level, or 6% or 4% on that level, but out in KBCs, because in KBCs, I'm being paid out on a monthly basis at 20% per year, but I get a better chance of might be beating the market or not the market, because it all depends on what the price is going to be of KBC on the open market, or I can go and exchange it into cash gold or the bonus Univals in my back office and utilize that at that level and do a transaction. So guys, is this exciting for you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Before I open the questions to you guys, and you guys can ask me questions and I'll answer you, I first want to say, guys, thank you for the journey. Thank you for that you guys have believed in us as coaches and as a team. Thanks for joining us. Some of you joined us like half a year ago. Some of you already a year and a half ago with us. Thanks for the journey, guys. This has been an amazing ride. Everything is not perfect. We still got stuff that we have to sort out in the back office. There's still stuff that we have to make perfect or make better, but it's all happening, guys. What is important, and this is the one word that I want us to take away from today. The one word is gratitude.
Yep.
I'm in gratitude, guys, because of what Karatbars and Mr. Harold Seitz has done for us. I'm in gratitude of you guys as a team, what you guys have achieved. And I'm in gratitude of the opportunity that lies in front of us for us to take ownership of protecting our funds, protecting our money. And that is very, very important, guys. I think for the first time, we are really, really, for the first time in my life, and I've been doing this for a long time, guys. You know, I'm turning 50 this year. I've been an entrepreneur since the age of 22. I've been online for the past 10 years, and I've been with Karatbars for the past 5 years. But for the first time, I am in full 100% control of protecting my wealth and growing my wealth and taking my wealth to the next level. So before I nearly forgot one thing. Before I give over to you guys and you guys ask me questions, it's very, very important for you guys now to upgrade yourselves in your KYC status. You need to upgrade. Obviously, most of you would have been already to gold, but if you want to withdraw your, you see, I can cash in. I've cashed in my KBCs into bonus Unival. But if you want to withdraw your bonus Unival, you have to upgrade your KYC to platinumship. So guys, it's just the requirements of just do whatever they are telling you, just fill in the data. This is very important because this section here, the platinum and the testament, and I'll explain to you what's a testament. These two KYCs are done by external company, external service provider that is helping us to KYC our platforms. This is extra security levels. This is extra regulative stuff that the company has to do for us to make sure that we protect the company and that we protect us as customers and that we protect us as affiliates and that we protect us as business partners in this environment. So this is the highest level of security. This is the highest level of KYCing. Up until here, that's still internal, but this is an external process. You have to clarify yourself as platinum. And then this testament is, this gives you the option, guys, because what happens the day if Tony de Gouveia dies? And I'm the only one that had all the username and passwords of my profile. If I had to pass away today, then there would be no way for my portfolio to be moved over to the next person, because because this is decentralized blockchain. Everything is, you know, it's privately owned by me, and I know all my username and passwords. And so what the company has done now, they've put a higher level of security, a higher level of KYC. If you are going to go to testament, it means now that once I am not here anymore, I can assign a beneficiary who will inherit this account, who will inherit the gold, who will inherit my portfolio, my cryptocurrency that I have with me. So you will then just add your beneficiary details and all the stuff that you need to qualify, so that the company knows that if something had to happen with you, what does have to happen with your portfolio, with your gold, your cryptos, and who has to move that away to. So please make sure that you KYC yourself on these higher levels as soon as possible. And then the decision is up to you guys to take what you guys want to do with your crypto. Okay, guys, so let's open to questions. And Michelle, will you just help me out? Because I might not be able to hear everybody, but
Sure.
just help me out with what are the questions that the field has got for me.
First, a huge round of applause to Tony! Tony, you were talking about being grateful, and that's what I am, what we are, because we have been training now the last whole day, and there are already amazing results just within a day. Is that so?
Yes!
Are you learning something?
Yes!
Are you growing?
Yes!
So you see, you hear them, and that's really amazing. We're watching the transformation, and this is nothing new for you because you got a big team around the world, and you know it. We know it that it is possible. And what we're doing here, and as the whole team, is really giving an environment to grow. And that's what we're teaching here as well, not only for ourselves, but also for other people, to teach other people that they teach other people. And with the amazing tools we're having, and this is the new feature with the testament here, is exactly what we are aiming for. It's not only for me, my life, it's for my family, my friends, and the next generations. And that's why we're all grateful. Yes?
Yes!
So, here in the Wealth Skills Training here in Stockholm. So, any questions? You had one? You want to use that
No,
question?
we'll
Okay.
do that last.
So, who's got a question, please?
Yeah?
Yes, please go ahead.
Hi, Tony. Thank you for spending the night with us. Thank you very much for that. And my question is, when you just my English, you mentioned KBCs and GSCs. What is that?
Did you hear him? So what's KBC and what is GSC?
Okay, so KBC, currently we have got KBC, which is gold, the coin that's backed by gold.
Yeah.
And this was the ICO that we had last year in 2018. It was sold out in 3 months. This KBC currently is already on public exchanges. You will find all that information if you go to CoinMarketCap. You click on KBC, it will give you KARATGOLD coin. And if you want to go to KARATGOLD coin, very important information that you will find here. But if you go to the market, if you click on market here, you will find all the different exchanges all over the world where KBC currently is being traded on. So these are and this is why this is decentralized, guys. Very, very important. A lot of people are trying to do this, but they're doing it in a centralized environment, which is not open to the public, and price manipulation happens. Karatbars doesn't want any price manipulation. That's why Karatbars has allowed this coin to be open market, decentralized. The market will determine what the true value is of this. Currently, the market says the value to this is 0.076 cents, because that's what they perceive it to be. You and I know that I just got, Tony de Gouveia just got literally 42 cents. How do I know that? If you take this, if you take my 100,000 KBCs divided by the 42,700, I just got, Tony just got, how much did I just get for my KBC, guys?
42 cents.
42 cents. Why will I, if I just got 42 cents, yeah, because I cashed out into gold, why would I go and sell my KBCs for 7 cents?
Yeah, of course.
Never. I will never do that. So that's why I will never sell my coins. I'd rather hold my coins until the market out there gets to my real value. What is my real value right now? 42 cents. So currently we have got KBC, that was the ICO last year. And right now, as you guys are sitting in that room, and as of this recording, until September of this year, 2019, we have got KCBs, Karat Bank Coin, which is currently in ICO. And you can get your hands on this coins by buying a K1 phone, by buying an ATM. So currently, Karatbars ecosystem has got 2 different coins. We have got KBC coins, and I'm so glad you asked this question, because this is very important training that I'm giving to you guys right now. We've got KBC coins, this one, which is backed by gold. And we have got KCB coins, KARATGOLD coin, sorry, Karat Bank coin, which is the coin that overlooks and is overlooking the whole ecosystem, infrastructure of the holding company of Karatbars. So there's a holding company that holds all the different companies that Karatbars has. Karatbars, KaratPay, the banking licenses, the KaratBit, the gold exchanges, all the different companies that Karatbar owns, and the coaches can give you guys training. It's in your back office. If you goes and look at the downloads on the company profiles, it will give you a whole set out of that. So this coin, the KCB, in my head, this is the easiest way I explain it to myself. This is a utility coin, a usage coin, because the fees of all the transactions that are going to be done when we go live on our mainnet. So our mainnet is going live on the 1st of November. So what is a mainnet for those of you guys that don't understand this? Currently, these two coins, KBC and KCB, are CR20 coins. It means it's a sister coin of Ethereum. We are running on the Ethereum blockchain. So by the 1st of November, we are going live on our own mainnet. We are hard forking off. So we are hard forking off. We are moving away from Ethereum, and we are going on to our own blockchain. That blockchain is called the mainnet. That happening of becoming the onto a new mainnet, onto a new blockchain, is when these two coins, KBC and KCB, joins and becomes gold standard coin, GSC. So that is what gold, so GSC stands for gold standard coin, and that is the merger of these two coins together. Now, very important, if you today own 1 KBC, then the conversion from KBC to gold standard coin is going to be 1-to-1. So today, I have just cashed out 100,000 KBCs into 1 kilogram of gold, 10,000 univols. This currently for me is the same value as when I gold onto my home and I go to my, sorry, I go back to this, I go to my vault. Oh, I've locked out again. Sorry, guys. So this is the same value for me as, and that's why I went to the nodes, guys. That's why I went into the super node, because a super node allows me, let me just log in again, then we can speak with one language. You guys can see what I'm talking about. Karatbars 646269. So when I go and I am an owner of a KBC node, these nodes are only going to go live on the 1st of November. But on the 1st of November, we don't have KBCs anymore. We don't have KCBs anymore. We only have what? GSC, gold standard coins. So when I'm talking about paying out the 20%, currently we're talking about KBCs now, because that is what is today. So earlier on, I was making the announcement. That's why you're asking the question, what is GSC, gold standard coin? Because I'm already talking into the future, as if when this is being paid out in the future. So at that time, according to the white paper, that coin, the merger of these two coins, is called gold standard coin, GSC. And I'm being paid out at that time, not KBCs, but gold standard coin. Because gold standard coin is the same as KBC, because our ratio to conversion at the time is going to be 1-to-1. On the KCB side, we don't know what our conversion is going to be. It might be 2-to-1. I might need 2 KCBs for 1 GSC, or I might need 3 KCBs for one, or I might need 4. We don't know. We'll have to wait for the company announcement just before the 1st of November of what that calculation is going to be, because we do not know what the price of KBC is going to be at that time. So we will have to wait until the price of KBC, and this is all explained in the white paper, guys. If you read the white paper of KCB, it's clearly explained to you how the calculation is going to be done. So we will have to wait until that day on the 1st of November to see what will be the ratio of conversion of KCBs. I don't know what it's going to be. It might be 2 to 1. It might be 3 to 1. It might be 1 to 1. we don't know. We'll have to see what the value is going to be in the market at that time. But all that I want you to understand is, for now, we've got a challenge, or you has got a challenge that is sitting in that room, that some of you might not have qualified for a master node. Those of you that did, fantastic, well done. Some of you might not have qualified for a full node. Those of you that's got it, fantastic, well done. Like I've got my full node. But this is the challenge that you've got. There's 0 left. You know, you cannot own a master node anymore. You cannot own a full node anymore. The only thing that you can do, you can own a super node. So it depends what you've done. Have you owned KBCs? Have you been in with KBCs from the beginning? But I am going to highly encourage you, take this thing very, very seriously. KBC, take the super nodes very seriously, because the super nodes can give you 20% per year payouts, and that payout can be determined, that payout value will be determined by the value of the market. The value of the market, I know that I will never ever sell my coins right now at 7 cents, because my value, my true value of these coins for me right now is sitting at 42 cents. And guys, I'm recording this because I'm going to release this video first for my inner circle team, inner circle leaders, and then by next week we are going to release this training, this information to the rest of the community, rest of the public out there. Imagine if the people out there get hold of this information and they see what has happened in this back office. Do you think anybody with their clear mind will sell their KBCs at anything less than 42 cents? Nobody will. Nobody will. So guys, be ready for the biggest, I don't know, crazy run that you are going to see in this industry of what's going to happen with this coin in the next few months. So I hope that answers you what is gold standard coin. Gold standard coin is the merger of KBC and KCB when we move away from Ethereum and we're merging those 2 coins into one, and we go onto our own mainnet. We need that mainnet because that is what's going to hold and run the whole infrastructure of the ATMs, of the K1 phones, the voice over blockchain. It's going to hold the whole infrastructure of all the payments, of all the movements, anything that to do with Karatbars, anything that's got to do with anything that we do with our back offices of our Karatbit, our trading. Everything is going to be run on our own internal mainnet, our own internal blockchain. That is the highest level of security. Our point of hacking, point of other people scamming us is going to go down to a 0 because we are going to be in control of the security. We are going to be in control of the protection of what is happening with our community. And Michelle, like you said, we are very excited about the testament that we are putting in play. A lot of people out there do not even know, they're just making money. They don't even know how they're making money with crypto. And so with us putting that protection in place, we are protecting ourselves for next generations to come. So I hope I've answered that question. Sorry, I went into a long explanation, but I wanted it to be clear, and I hope you understand it. Thank you.
Will this blockchain change automatically, and when starts the payout for the super nodes?
Yes, it will change automatically. You won't have to do anything.
And the first payout starts, this 20% per year, when does it start?
When does the payout start for the super node?
The super note, we're still not clear. I am having a meeting tomorrow with Ovidio Toma. We're still in Las Vegas. He's still in Las Vegas. He hasn't flown out yet. So I will be clear. I can send you guys a message after tomorrow of when the payouts are going to be happening from KCBs on the full notes and master notes. And I will also give you the clear indication of when the payouts are going to start happening for KBCs, which are the super notes. We do know that they are starting on the 1st of November, number one. We do know they are going to be paying out monthly. I can tell you that KCBs, the full notes and the master notes are going to be paid out already from January, February. I'm not too sure on the super note. So I'm just waiting for clarity, but I will message you guys. I'll get that information to you guys by tomorrow.
Is not also the case, the super note being paid out weekly?
Super notes, yes, weekly, monthly. Yeah, if I say monthly, I'm talking about weekly, monthly, yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so any other question? Yes, what's the question, please?
I am not. I have KCBs, but in external exchange, could I put them into KARATGOLD?
KBCs. You got KBCs.
KBCs. Yes.
He got KBCs and an external exchange, and
should I put them into KARATBIT?
Should I put it into KARATBIT?
I cannot tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. I tell you what I do. I do not have any of my KBCs on external exchanges. I have moved all my KBCs into KARATBIT for two reasons. Number one, because only in KARATBIT, once I've deposited the KBCs, so I'll move my KBCs from my external wallets, I'll move it here, or from my external exchanges, HitBTC, all the other exchanges that I might have those coins, I move those coins over into KARATBIT. There's two reasons. Number one is I move it in here because I want to own and I want to apply for a super node. That's number one. Number two, I'm putting them in here because I can use the KBCs here and I can go and exchange them into what? Into gold. And none of the other exchanges are able to do that. The other exchanges are only able to do the normal thing that that any one of us can do here, and that's trade. Trade, go to the market here and trade it in to the current trading price that is going to be there into Ethereum or Bitcoin or even into dollars. So that I can do on HitBTC, that I can do on an external exchange, but I cannot do the super node on external. I cannot do the cashing out into gold on other exchanges. I can only do that on KARATBIT. For that reason, I have moved all my coins into KARATBIT.
Thanks.
Good.
Thank you. Any other question? Any other question? Yes, please.
Do you have any more information about the ATM?
Any more information about the ATM?
No further information, at least that's what we've got. The only new information is that it looks like it's going to be ready within the next 4 weeks. I'm talking from a delivery point of view.
Okay, that's fine. Let's stick. We rather want to stick to the KBCs and KCBs exchange situation for now. So if you've got questions regarding that, then ask them. If you've got questions with anything else, then we'll keep it for another day.
I have a question. How does it in terms of tax? When do you
No, that's not a question.
So it's actually asking about tax and at what moment he has to pay tax.
You pay tax when you cash out.
You would pay, Tony, am I right in saying you pay tax if you bring that money back into your fiat?
Yeah, while it's on the exchange, I haven't cashed out. Only when I take that money and I move it into my bank account, I then pay my tax on the money that I've moved into my bank account. Can you see how good citizen I am and how good I teach you? When I move my money into my bank account, on that money I declare, and that money that I've declared, I, as a good citizen of the country, I pay my tax. That is the best advice that I could have given you.
Okay.
I hardly do that.
Thank you very much. That's the important point at the end, because there are other opportunities, but we can talk about that later. Any other question, please?
Yes. So I don't have enough KBCs to get a super node. So I would go for option 2. But is there a way to get the money from the option 2 and then go and exchange it in the external market and buy it and get more KBC? Because now if I exchange it in the second option, I would get more money than I would buy separately, just now with my own money to buy KBC on the market. Yeah, I need to know because I
One moment. Did you follow it so far?
So, okay, so
Or
she
not,
wants,
but you need to-
no, let me understand if I understand the question. The question is, I've taken my KBCs
yes,
and I've exchanged them into gold.
yeah, and so
And what do I want to do now? I want to go and take this gold and do what with it?
because in the end I want to have more KBC to go for a super node, and because you had
Well, if you want to have more KBCs, why did you then sell your KBCs to go into gold? Because you've got your KBC.
Because you went up from 76,000 to 105,000.
Yes, because I went into gold and I'm sitting into gold. You have to see what's the option here that I've got currently. The only option I've got currently is I can push it away into a vault, I can lock it away, and I can get my payout per year according to my holdings, or I can withdraw. That withdraw, when I withdraw this gold, I'm going to withdraw this gold. I'm withdrawing the what? The physical gold. You have to go and do whatever you want with that gold.
Yeah, so exchange it for money and then buy KBC on the market because
Yes, you can do that.
is that like a good strategy to
Hang on, before you answer that question, can you just clarify though, you can't withdraw, you can only withdraw 1 gram of gold. You can't withdraw any more than 1 gram of gold.
No, I want to be clear on that, Sean.
Okay.
You will be able to withdraw once you have KYC'd yourself.
Yeah.
Once you've KYC'd yourself, withdraw. We have this. Well, okay. Let's just be clear with this. Withdraw fiat up to 1 gram of gold. Now they say up to 1 gram of gold. It reads there, but it doesn't make sense to the normal guy on the street. I am not going to be just withdrawing 1 gram of gold in Unival. Does make sense. I am going to be able to use my bonus Univals, whatever I've got here.
If I wanted to draw a kilogram, I could draw a kilogram.
If I want to withdraw that 1 kilogram and I want to do a payment with that 1 kilogram, I can do a payment.
Okay.
I want to sell it on the market so I can buy KBC.
And where are you going to sell it? So yes, you can go and sell it on the market. Go and sell it wherever you want and go and get whatever you can get for that gold.
Well, do you know where to do that? So
I've got no idea where you're going to sell it in Sweden. So you'll have to find it out where you're going to sell it in Sweden. So everybody will have to go and find out where they're going to sell their gold. You can sell your gold wherever you want.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else got any questions?
Go ahead first.
There's a question we've had from a number of people, and that is, there's been a lot of talk about being able to cash or be able to use your Univals to turn it back into some form of payment that's external to the Karatbars system. So obviously they'll be able to buy stuff in Karatbars.
Yes, it's coming. It's coming.
Okay. Can you disclose anything? Is that going to be a card system, or it's going to be, you can't disclose it just yet?
I can't disclose it. The company will announce it. I can't announce it. I'm not the company.
Okay, fair enough. But there will be a way.
You're gonna love it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's great. Do we know?
I can give you a little bit. I can say this without, because I know this is recorded. I know someone is going to show now this to. I know you that's watching this video is now going to say, I'm going to take this. I'm going to show it now to Karatbars head office.
You'll get into trouble. Okay.
And I'm going to get into trouble. But just look how clever I am, and I'm putting it the right way.
That's why we're working with you.
Okay, you are going to be so happy that you have taken your KBCs, and those of you that's not like us bought a super note, because that's price number 1. Price number 2 is put it into gold saving. That's price number 2. That's the second best option. The third best option is to obviously cash it out, like Sandra wants to cash it out.
The spender. She was in the spender group.
Yeah, she's in the spender group. So those of you that has got that mentality, and which is the worst mentality, but it's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm joking. You guys should know me by now, Sandra. Which is the worst position to be, because you're going to spend it. For you to spend it, guess where, Sean? Guess where the best possible value to money platform going to be to spend it? Unival's going to be on Karatbars.
Of course.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So obviously Karatbars is going to incentivize you to spend it by them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But like I said, I cannot announce that. I cannot tell you how it's going to work. Company will have to announce it to you. Do you understand? But all that I can tell you is you are going to be super excited. And those of us that understands how that route is, we are going to make a lot of money with that. And I will teach you how to make a lot of money with that. Because a lot of people won't understand how to do that. Or they wouldn't know how to make money out of that. Luckily, I'm Portuguese. Luckily, I will teach you. And but let's wait until the announcement comes of the company, and then you guys are going to be very happy. All of us are going to be very happy.
Do we have a time frame? Are we talking?
I've got no time frame. Look, I don't think it's going to take long, because I think they want us to start utilizing this as a payment.
Okay, great.
So I don't. I've got no time frame. Maybe after this weekend I can maybe get a time frame, but nothing has been disclosed to us. But I don't think we're going to wait months. Definitely not.
Okay.
Good.
Any more questions?
So, Tony, you're seeing the excitement here, and you're seeing the gratefulness for your leadership. And thank you so much for spending your time this night, which is a great night after you're spending it also with your family and your friends. What we're doing here, the Well Skills Training and Well Skills Mastery, that's why we call it Well Skills Mastery, because you need to master your mindset and you need to master your skills in order to utilize the tools we're having here right now. And what you were just disclosing to us and showing to us the opportunities we have here right now with these tools. But just having the tools is not enough. We need to have the mindset and the skills. And that's what we are doing so strongly here at the Well Skills Mastery Training. And that's what it shows already on the first day, how you are growing. Is that so?
Yes.
So are you ready for the next level?
Yes.
So let's give Tony a huge round of applause. Tony, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for also giving us all again and again advice, the way you are doing that in a very timely manner. Thank you so much. Wish you a lovely and great and safe return back home. And we're gonna be in touch.
Thank you so much. Leaders, I am so grateful to you guys. Thank you so much for what you guys are doing in Europe. I know that Sean had to fly in, Robert had to fly in, Michelle, you had to fly into Sweden. So thank you very much for the servant leadership that you guys are. Thank you for that, what you guys are doing in spending your time and spending away from family, flying all over the world, teaching and helping our community overseas in Sweden, in Europe to grow. I'm really you don't understand, Michelle, I'm really, really super excited about you guys. I know that you guys there in Sweden are in the best hands that we have right now with Michelle and Robert and Sean. And you guys are the first ones to hear this information because these guys were previously with me. So I want you guys to know that you guys are the forefront of the information. You guys are the first ones to get this information. Treasure that, guys. Treasure that. Work very, very closely with Sean, Michelle, and Robert. Make sure that you guys start building relationships. Start taking responsibility of your financial IQ, guys. And those of you that do, you know, start protecting your wealth and start leaving the legacy behind. So, guys, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you guys, and enjoy the 3-day training that you guys are doing. And I'm definitely seeing you guys at our next event at the next.